Blunt, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Chesapeake Baysox and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. Digging in for the Baysox, Enrique Bradfield Jr. He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses. Ball one. And that's in the dirt. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. Way high. Foul will see another payoff pitch. On the ground, out to short, Torres. Throw to first in time.
That accepted. The shortstop, Anthony Servideo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Servideo. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. One out and the base is empty. Fights it off, we'll see another. And again on 0-2. Just missed. What a take with two strikes. And now the 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt. Blunt hit a homer in his most recent game. And the curve drops in there for a strike. That's a bullet dodged out there on the mound. He left that curveball floating high in the zone. I doubt he goes back to that one right away. And there's a hit. So a man on. Next up for the Baysox, Hudson Haskin.
Ball one.
And caught it behind the back. Throw to first, and that is a great play for the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. Midway in the first, no score after half an inning. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Jose Torres. Foul ball there. Got the batter swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Cole Carrig.
Aye. Ball one.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next
That's
pitch
ball 2.
misses. It's 2-2. Fly ball out to left field. Gordon. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now the right fielder, Charlie Condon. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And here's the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. No hits in the shutout last night. Grounder to third, handles. There with plenty of time, inning over. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy.
One and one.
One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 1-2 offering. High fly ball down the line and left. Hinchman in and to the right. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Dylan Beavers will hit next.
Inside, ball one.
That one
2 balls,
way inside.
No strikes.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Second inning, no score thus far.
Ball 3.
Three and one. Couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
Batting seventh,
One gone
the
and a
second
runner on
baseman.
at first. Digging in for the Baysox, number 10.
That's a ball.
turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Pickoff throw.
No, he's
Beavers
in there.
back on a dive. Now a rip into left center. Base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here's the throw, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. So digging in, Maverick Handley.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, kid.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. First and second with one away. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, number 68.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Hey, nice swing.
Base hit. And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with one away. That's 3 straight singles. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Back to the top of the order here. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Ball that
0
top
for
side.
1. After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Return throw to first, out. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. Chesapeake with the lead, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Jordan Beck. Splits the middle, that's a strike. 0-1. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Chases a high fastball there. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Lines this one to left. And it's down, a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Jason Hinchman. Oh, 1 now. In the air to center. It's back.
I got it. 2-2-2.
Makes the grab. 1 down. Now at the dish, A.J. Lewis. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Throw to first. Back in safely on the dive. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. And that is a foul ball. Runner at first, 1 away. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Line drive to left field.
Relay, here we go.
Dives, but can't make the catch. And two aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. One out and two on. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Dion Jorge. The 0-1 offering.
Nope, ball one.
Good job to let the low one go there. So now 1-2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup.
2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. On the run, spinning throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Juan Guerrero digs in now. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. And the count 1-2. In the dirt.
2-2 to count.
One.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores and the inning continues. Clutch hitting right there. With the tying run at third, he knew he had to get him across on the play. An infield single isn't always the prettiest, but they don't ask how. They ask how many. Great team effort. Next up, Jose Torres. Lifted in the air, right field. Beavers. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. We're at the end of 2, all tied 1-1. All set for the start of this inning, and now the shortstop, Anthony Servideo. That one pushed foul. Servideo hitting second in the lineup, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. 2 strikes on him, and he's already struck out in this one. You'd like to see the pitcher attack and finish him off. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now the first baseman, Frank Blunt. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swinging a high fly ball out to left. Makes the grab, 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Hudson Haskin. Grounded out the first time up. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Righty comes to the plate. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check here. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. All tied 1-1. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here at the plate, Cole Carey. Fouled off. He was late. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. Battling here, fouls it away. Swing and a miss. That's a K. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Condon.
Ball.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. This pitch misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tied up here early in the ball game. Up and in.
Ball 3.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Now at the plate, Zach Kokoska. And there's a ball.
1.
Two down and nobody aboard here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Servideo. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Great effort on the jump throw, but not able to get the batter hustling down the line to first base. Still a good job to even make that play close. Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Kokoska, the runner at first with 2 out. And 1-2. Outside corner, got him looking disbelief from the batter. 1 hit, 1 left. End of 3, all tied 1-1. Top of the 4th inning with the Baysox at the dish.
The left fielder, Nick Jordan.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball, that's out.
Grounder left side. Throws to first.
He's out.
Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Beaver.
Next up for the Baysox, Dylan Beavers. A walk and a run scored the first time. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they lead it. It's now 2-1. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, number 10.
Nope.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter looking for the K. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Baysox, Maverick Handley. Cut out and miss. That's a strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home run. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Baysox out in front, 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hinchman.
Nope.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye there. Payoff pitch. This one along the left field line, and that's just foul. Another full count pitch. It's a pop-up. Blunt moving under this one. And there's one away. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. And now, A.J. Lewis, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. 0-1. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Looper to right, and it's just foul. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Home team down by 1. Swings through it for the K. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Dion Jorge, the next to hit.
Nope.
That front door curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone.
Hey.
And that one nearly hit him. Popped up. Blunt. That ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Moving on to the fifth. The Baysox lead it 2-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth inning, Andrew Quezada. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. The third baseman now at the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Shawver, the lefty, looking to be getting ready. Doyle also throwing. That clips the zone. Swing and a miss. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one.
Ball, that's down.
1 out and the base is empty. Strike 2. That one missed. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Once again on 2-2. Pitch misses, and it's a full count. It's a comebacker to the mound, in plenty of time to first.
The batter, the shortstop, Anthony Servideo.
Base is empty with 2 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Servideo. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Top of the zone for a called strike. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Off the plate, ball 1. Pops it up, foul on the left side. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. Chesapeake with the lead, 2-1. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Yard Goats batting. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Oh, 1 now. And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Torres. Foul ball there. And swing and a miss. High fastball with an outstanding spin rate. That's really tough to hit. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Cole Carey. One and
Ball
out.
1, no strikes.
The Baysox up by a run. Bottom half of the 5th.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
This one high in the air, out to left center. That's pretty far back. Makes the catch, inning over. 5 innings down, the Baysox have the lead, 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt. Blunt, just 21 years old, and he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. Line drive to left field. And a base hit right there. Runner on base to start the inning. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing, and he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. Hudson Haskin getting ready to hit.
Here you go.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Blunt. On at first, no outs. Next one's fouled back. And that's outside. 1-2 the count. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. Got it. 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Nick Gordon.
Left fielder, Nick Gordon.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Ball 1.
One-run game, 1 on and 1 out.
Aye.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed,
Yes,
there's
you're
1.
out.
Throw to first, but not in time. That's a hard but legal slide into second base we just saw. That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play. Next up for the Baysox, Dylan Beavers. He belted a solo homer back in the 4th inning, which has proved to be a fairly critical moment in this game. That's in there.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Good eye on that pitch. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for the K. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. The Baysox out in front, 2-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Charlie Condon. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 offering.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that high fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air to right.
Got it, I got it, I got it.
And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Zach Kokoska. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Home team down by 1. Here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 1-1. absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. To be fair, he made great contact, but maybe credit the win with an assist on that long ball. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Brandon Young won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as the starter heads for the dugout. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Zach Fruit. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. One out and the bases are empty. And now the DH, Jordan Beck. On 0-1, the delivery. Nice eye right there.
1-1.
That one in the air to center field. Bradfield on the move. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Jason Hinchman digs in now. And a high fly out to center. Pretty deep. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. On to the next inning, digging in for the Baysox, the second baseman, number 10. And there's a base hit into left. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The batter, the catcher, Maverick Handley.
Maverick Handley will hit next.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
High chopper to third.
Nope,
and that's foul. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here in the top half of the 7th. Out to center. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joshua Lorenzo.
1 away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Hey.
Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone.
Ball. 1-1.
1 away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. Grounder to first, and it goes just foul. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And a curve misses outside. Struck out swinging. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Yeah!
Strike 2.
0-2.
The Baysox with the go-ahead run at first. Struck the batter out without a swing. Back-to-back Ks. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Time to stretch. We're tied in this one, 2-2. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Noah DeNoyer. 2nd appearance of the season. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, A.J. Lewis.
The catcher.
And the slider just misses.
Ball! That pitch is out.
That one
Nope,
misses
that's
inside. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Here comes the 3-1. Swing lifted to left field. Gordon settles underneath it, and there's 1 away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Now here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. And the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Three, 2 now. Now the payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now a chance for Juan Guerrero.
Ball.
Here's the 1-0 offering. Terrific job matching the arm speed on the changeup. That sells the deception so well and makes the batter think it's going to be a fastball. Little bit low. Two outs, bases empty. And it's even up. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. And now we're all filled up at 3-2. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Payoff pitch. Right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Beats the throw. In safely, and now there's a runner at first. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Two away, the possible go-ahead run at first. This one is labeled. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Cole Carrick, the next to hit. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls,
And he's
1
showing
strike.
some frustration on the mound. This relief appearance could spiral on him. Two 2-1 pitch upcoming. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Set down looking for the backwards K. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're headed to the 8th. The Yard Goats out in front, 3-2.
Now you can fix your frown. When I ain't keep around, I get down. My bite is bigger than my growl, I'm proud. A lion is on the prowl, my pain, I'm hiding in my smile.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Antoine Kelly. Keeps hitters on their heels. Good strikeout stuff, and the numbers so far this season reflect that. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Anthony Servideo.
Ball, down.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Jeffrey Yan, closer getting ready, perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Doyle, also getting ready. Hoping to put the tying run aboard.
Aye.
Late swing, fouled to the left. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the slider just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Slider misses away. Blunt in the on-deck circle. And the tying run is aboard. And here's the first baseman, Frank Blunt. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
Double play ball to second. Nice stop. Slings to second. They get two. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. And next, the cleanup hitter, Hudson Haskin. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. They go down quietly here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Corbin Martin. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. And now the right fielder, Charlie Condon, 1 for 3.
Ball. Counts 1-0. Hey! 1-1.
One pitch, fouled away. One-two offering. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's outside.
Helpful.
Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. The 3-2 pitch. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Zach Kokoska now at the plate. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Hey! 0-1.
And fires in a heater at 95. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Just missed. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. That's
3
down and
balls,
away.
2 strikes.
13 pitches thrown already this inning, and just the second batter he's faced. They are really putting him through his paces. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0. That's in. Ball 2.
Popped up right side. The second baseman settles underneath it. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. Through 8 full. Hartford with the lead, 3-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeffrey Yan, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. Fouled off to the right. Now a fly ball to right center. Carey on the way over. Hauls it in for the out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's too high.
Ripped into left center for a base knock. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. And now another base hit could even this one up. The second baseman digs in now.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Slider misses away. Tying run at second base. Here in the top of the 9th. Fly ball down the line. Condon on the move to the left. Can't get there, and this one lands foul. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Just missed. Excellent take. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Good discipline. He did well to lay off that one down and away. And the tying run at second. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. And now, Maverick Handley.
Maverick Handley.
Drive him in. Clutch up for him.
That's a ball.
Rolls away a little bit, and the runner
Ball
stays
1, no
put.
strikes.
The the Baysox, with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Yeah!
1-1 pitch fouled away. Jan is just one strike away. Strike three, got him swinging. And that's the ball game. The Yard Goats strand the tying run on base to win it. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
The center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
And that's how this game gets started. On the ground, right side. And steps on the bag for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder of the Force, Douglas Hodo.
Here's the left fielder, Douglas Hodo. One out and the base is empty. On the ground, right side. Takes it to first for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Blunt.
And now the first baseman, Frank Blunt. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. 4 extra base knocks already in this series. And he's unusual insofar as he's a lefty batter who still has great contact ability against southpaws on the mound. Here's a laser out to left. And that's that. So they go down quietly. Bottom of the first, here's the second baseman, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
That one almost got the hitter.
One strike.
Trying to bunt for a hit, and that's just foul. The 2-2. Puts this one in the air down the line. Hodo on the run towards the line. One up, one down. Some shades of Pete Reiser on that play, taking on the outfield fence. I'm sure the front office would like to see fewer collisions with the wall from their prospects, but they'll be impressed with the hustle and toughness right there. Jose Torres in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Ball 2.
2 straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here.
Aye. That's outside.
Three and one, couldn't come up with it.
Batting third.
One gone, runner at first. Now, Robbie Martin. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. There's a strike up high, and it's 0-1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner at first, one away. Bites that one away. The count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
And here's the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now. Outside.
That's
We're
the ball.
coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. On the ground, Gordon whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Today's action is brought to you by Ralph's Weasel Emporium. If you've got mustelids, Ralph's is a must. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that one almost got him. One ball, one strike.
Ball, that's out.
Pop up, foul on the right side. And there's one down.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter, Anthony.
Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Servideo.
Ball, that's outside. Aye. I got a ball, 1 strike.
One pitch, fouled away. No score here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. At the plate, Nick Gordon. Skies this one to center. Martin. And that's the end of the inning. Midway in the second, no score yet. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Jordan Beck.
Ball 1. 1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 in for a strike. And the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Sterling Thompson. Didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. What a job to keep that one fair. On a breaking ball, if you're out in front like he was, you're expecting it to hook foul. This time, though, he was able to stay back just long enough to tuck it inside the pole for a homer. The catcher will hit next.
No, that's low.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
1 run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the second inning. In for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Softly hit to third. Wagner. Tosses to first. Now 2 away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Benny Montgomery. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard line drive, but caught at second. So they pick up a run on the solo shot, and they move in front. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. We move on to the third inning. Digging in for the Baysox, Max Wagner. Little chopper rolls foul. Wagner hitting in the 7-hole today, and he was a second-round pick back in 2022. Comes up empty, strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carter Young. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. One and 0, and the pitch.
Yeah.
Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Next up for the Baysox, Silas Ardoin. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one.
Nope, ball 1.
Young leading off of first with 1 out. Snap throw to first. Young back in on a dive. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 1-1 offering.
Ball, that's high.
Drive along the left field line, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner turns at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Really turned on that pitch, and it's easy to send it foul when you do that. Nice job to stay back just long enough to keep it fair. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Lined, and that's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. 1 out and 2 in scoring position. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Douglas Hodo. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
We're here in the top half of the 3rd. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
0-2, here's the pitch. It's ball 1. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Struck out swinging. Huge K there. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat. Second and third, 2 out. Blunt, 0 for 1 so far.
Big dog, we need you.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Check swing, went too far. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. In there, picks up the K. Nice job controlling the damage out there. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Juan Guerrero. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now.
No, inside. Ball 2.
And that's downstairs and outside. This one the other way. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Glenn Allen.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Glenn Allen Hill Jr.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ripped towards third. Slings to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now back, the shortstop,
And now it's going to be Jose Torres. Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's just out.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Labeled on a line to center.
Mine.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They're set down in order. Top of the 4th inning with the Baysox at the dish.
the right fielder, number 33, Hudson.
One and one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he looks to have picked up right where he left off. Next up for the Baysox, Anthony Servideo. First at bat was a strikeout. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that.
Ball one.
One out and the base is empty. And
Ball,
that's outside. Swing and a miss late on that one. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. In the dirt. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman,
Man at first with one gone. Digging in, Nick Gordon. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Step-off throw to first, dives back in safely. Servideo at first, one out.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Edge of the zone for a strike. He didn't like either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. The next offering misses. Ball 1. That's a good location with 2 strikes, but nice discipline to let it go. One-two pitch. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Digging in for the Baysox, Max Wagner. Went down on strikes the first time through. Clips the corner. 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of the 4th. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Carter Young. Singled and scored the first time around. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
Hey, 2.
First and second, 2 down.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runners don't advance. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Silas Ardoin. This one popped up. Kokoska. They limit the damage here. One run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. We're midway through the fourth. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 2-1. Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball to third base. Sends it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Zach Kokoska. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. First pitch misses, ball one.
Ball two.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two-one pitch coming. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 now. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And that's a one-out single. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. One gone and a runner on at first. And now the DH, Jordan Beck. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Ball one, too low. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tying run is at first.
Ball two.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to short, could be two. Feeds to second, out there, and that's two. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. We're in the top half of the fifth. Digging in for the Baysox, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Lays down a bunt. The 0-1 from the lefty. Here's a grounder up the middle. Torres. Now the throw to first on the run. Out! Nice play. Basically no margin for error on this play, and he showed great fundamentals to get that out. Strong, accurate throw to first. If he's not as smooth on that one, I don't think they get the out. So up next, Douglas Hodo. On the ground to short, Torres. Over to first.
He's out.
First two batters retired in the top of the fifth.
The first baseman, number 3, Frank. 1.
Two outs, base is empty. Fastball in for a strike.
0-1.
swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in for the third out. Not much going on for the offense that time. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Baysox lead it 2-1. Bottom of the fifth here in Hartford. Here's the third baseman, Sterling Thompson.
All one's the count. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the left side. Hodo. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 10. First time up, grounded to third. And takes low for ball 1.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball inside.
Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the fifth. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2 the count.
Liner to left. Right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Benny.
And now the right fielder, Benny Montgomery. 0 for 1. There's a strike.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
No ball,
Some
2 strikes.
nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, no 1 left. And we're through 5 innings. The Baysox out in front, 2-1. We're back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th, and here is Hudson Haskin. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Thompson under it. And a quick out, number 1. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Anthony Servideo getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
Servideo, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2020.
That's ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Pitch is in the dirt. Three and two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. Now the payoff pitch. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. And not close. That is an easy take for ball 4. When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top. So digging in, Nick Gordon. Step off, throw to first. Servideo dives back in safely. Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-1 net. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Credit to the defense for getting the out in that situation. The catcher doesn't have the strongest arm, but they still managed to catch him stealing. That one misses, and the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And foul ball. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. And now the full count offering. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9, 1, and 2 hitters scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Chesapeake with the lead, 2-1. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. The batter now, Juan Guerrero. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
On the ground, right side, Gordon. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. 0-2, rocks and fires. Ball one there. Got it. And 2 away now. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Jose Torres.
One.
Up the middle, Young. And that's the third out. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 7th inning up next. The Baysox lead it 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Doyle. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Now the third baseman, Max Wagner, 1 for 2.
Ball, that's in.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets a piece, stays alive. And 1-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Carter Young. He breaks his bat, and it goes just foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Next one's fouled back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Evan Shawver appears to be getting loose. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Dodges that fastball. That'll back him up a bit. That one almost got the batter. Fly out to center field. Martin. And quickly 2 away. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Next up for the Baysox, Silas Ardoin. sharp grounder. That's through for a knock. And that extends the inning. And now, Enrique Bradfield Jr., 1 for 3.
Nope. Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
Hey, attaboy, man.
Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Back-to-back singles. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Now the left fielder, Douglas Hodo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Out to short. Play made. That ends the inning. So they strand a pair. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Baysox out in front, 2-1. Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Robbie Martin.
Ball 1. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Foul ball there. And the 2-2. To the right side. Blunt. Blunt steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now back, the first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Thad Ward departs. Only 2 hits allowed, so that's a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new pitcher. A new arm into the game, the righty, Noah DeNoyer, charged with hanging on to this lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Kokoska. Swing and a miss, nice changeup.
0-1.
The Yard Goats, down a run. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Next one's fouled back. And we're all even up. Swing lifted to left field.
Me, I got it.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Next up, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Not even close there.
Ball. 2-0.
And it's a pop-up. Arjuan gets under it. And that's the inning. So they go quietly here. We're at the end of 7. Chesapeake with the lead, 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Shawver has been really tough out on the mound, throwing the ball very well overall this season. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line, and that's a base knock. And he cut it a bit close, but here in the 8th, he tallies that hit and extends the streak for another game. Just what he was hoping for. Digging in for the Baysox, Hudson Haskett. One on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
Ball inside.
Up and
That's
in.
a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Yunior Herrera preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouled off down the right side. Blunt takes his lead at first with nobody out. That misses. Full count now. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Makes the catch. 1 down. What a great snag, and not just to get the out. He was able to keep the runner from reaching scoring position because of that catch. Next to hit, Anthony Servideo.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Ball 1.
Want to know? Here's the pitch. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball
Nice
2.
job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. 2-1 now. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Fly ball out to right. That's pretty deep. Pulls it down. 2 gone now. Just missed that one a bit. A half inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gordon. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
That's a ball. Inside, ball 2.
Fly ball, right field. And that is out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. The Baysox lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Corbin Martin. 3rd time out this year. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Sterling Thompson. Already a homer for him in this one.
Ball in. Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one misses. 3-1. The catcher up next.
1 strike.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 10. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Slice down the right side. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Home team down by 1 here in the bottom half of the 8th. In the air, right field, and a foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish the punch out. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. Now it's the right fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nice eye right there.
Ball 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is upstairs. Juan Guerrero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1 pitch, and the tying run is aboard.
Ball 4.
Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. So up next, Juan Guerrero. Fouled off left side. On 0-1, the delivery. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rips this one to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yunior Herrera. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Connor Van Scoyoc getting loose out there. And that one hit to first. Kokoska takes it to the bag alone. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Herrera, just 21 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela.
Inside, ball 1. Ball 2.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the catcher, Silas Ardoin.
Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Baysox, Silas Ardoin.
Hey.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the 9th. Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
there. Ball 1. Here's a pop-up. The catcher under it. And that's the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of the 9th. Top of the order due up next. The Baysox out in front, 2-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Zane Barnhart. Comes in with a chance for save number 2 on the season. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Liner into center.
I go.
Makes the grab. Disappointing outcome. You hit the ball that hard, you kind of expect to get a knock, and especially representing the tying run, that would have been huge. Tough break on that line out. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss out front that time.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 offering. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That one misses. 3-1. Not willing to throw him a fastball. Robbie Martin waiting for a turn at the plate. Right back to him on the mound. They are down to their final out. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Robbie Martin. Outfield pretty shallow here. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. And that one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a rocket. That one's back there. Gone! That is some high drama. A game-tying homer that hugged the foul pole as it went into the seats. Really exciting stuff in this one. All tied up thanks to the homer. And now the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 away, base is empty, but 1 run so far this inning.
Ball. 1-1.
Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to send this one into extra frames.
1-1-1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. A 2-out knock, the winning run now on first. Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. So digging in, Jordan Beck. Throw over to the bag and back in safely. And that's outside. And 1-1 now. turned on, but foul wide of third. And a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. That's 3 hits in a row. They're really cooking now. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. One swing, and they could end this ball game. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Zane Barnhart will depart, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher now, number 57.
So I want to make you mine. This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounds this to the left side. Play made. That ends the inning. But a big turn of events here in the 9th. We are all knotted up again. We're in extras here. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. And they lead it in the 10th. No time wasted there as he delivers the RBI knock here in the top of the inning. That's a big lift to the rest of the lineup, and now they'll try to bring him around to score. No outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Douglas Hodo. 0 for 4 thus far with 3 groundouts and a strikeout.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 now. High in the air, out to right. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Frank Blunt.
Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Connor Van Scoyoc up and throwing. Quezada getting loose as well. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the top half of the 10th. Hard hit for a base hit. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. He reaches the 50-hit mark, a nice milestone for him, and a nice reminder to his team and to scouts that he's a formidable offensive contributor. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hudson Haskin.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Started after it, appeal to first. Went around, says Rusty Valentine. Bradfield over at second. Blunt at first, 1 out. And that drops in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. 2-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. First the changeup, then the fastball. Doing well to throw off the hitter's timing. He might go to the high heat to try for the K. 2-2, and the pitch. On the ground to second, might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Over to first, safe. On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. Anthony Servideo now at the plate.
Ducks on the pond!
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Guerrero in and to the right. There to make the catch. They limit the damage here.
Let it roll. Baby, let it roll. What was that?
We're back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, number 10. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Batter has to be thinking about moving the runner at second to third. Something back up the middle or to right field should get him there. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, one away on the strikeout. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Benny Montgomery. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. It just misses, a ball and no strikes. The Yard Goats, with the tying run at second, winning run at the plate. Line drive. Nice grab. Might want to do some kind of exorcism with the bat because that's just some rotten luck. That was a laser with RBI written all over it. What a defensive play. Now the left fielder, Juan Guerrero. Gets under it, pops it up. Gordon. Ball game. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that. Frank Blunt has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Chesapeake Baysox and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. Digging in for the Baysox, Douglas Hodo.
The left fielder of the hole, Douglas Hodo.
And that's how this game gets started.
0-1. Ball.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Dylan Beaver.
Here's the center fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Here.
One out and the base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt. 2 hits in 5 at-bats last night.
Hee-haw.
And it's strike 2.
Ha. No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing lifted to left field. And that's that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. We're in the bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Robbie Martin. Ripped, but it curls foul. Righty sets, kicks, and delivers.
Outside, that's a ball.
That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Here's the 1-1.
Strike 2.
Fly ball down the line.
I got it.
On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Dion Jorge.
One.
Smoked on the ground to second. Now 2 away.
He's out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now, Chris Bryant. That one fouled off.
One.
Up the middle. Gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out. A beautiful play to end the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. The Baysox at the plate here in the second inning.
the right fielder, number
Rollison measures 6'2", 215 pounds, a former first rounder back in 2018.
Here, what? 0-1. Ball, that's up. That's a ball. 2-1.
In there at the knees.
2-2.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Stepping in, Nick Gordon. High fly ball to right field. Brings it in. Tags up from second, heads to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting six, the second baseman, Colin Burns.
Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, number 10.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Hee-haw!
One away with a runner at third. Here in the top of the second. Fly ball, left field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The tag out of the plate, and that's a double play. It doesn't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's disposal service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1 offering.
Ball outside.
He swings and fouls one off. One-two offering.
2-2.
Got the batter swinging. And quickly one away in the second inning.
Batting six, the first
And now the first baseman, Zach Kokoska.
That's a ball.
That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
1-2's the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Now at the dish, Jason Hinchman. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Line and a base hit into right. That keeps the inning going.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Sterling Thompson. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out to left field. Hodo on the move to the gap. Makes the call and the grab. They leave one runner on base. We'll move on to the third with no score. We're back here at the ballpark. We move on to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Max Wagner.
Oh, yeah. 0-1.
Oh-2, rocks and fires.
Hey, attaboy.
Liner, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carter Young. 2 hits in last night's game.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Foul ball there. We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Got it. 1 out. So up next, Silas Ardoin, making a lot of contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Lead runner's around second. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Baysox, Douglas Hodo.
Hey, clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
Fastball in for a strike.
0-1.
Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Out to center. Martin. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Throw off line. Runner scores. 1-0. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Beavers. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Ardoin leading off first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. big sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Blooper to right, and that drops foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Set down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. We move on to the bottom of the third. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, A.J. Lewis.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down.
Batting up, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Juan Guerrero. Squares to bunt, but misses. That one finds the corner. Fly ball to left, down the line. Hodo on the way over. And hauls it in. That's out number 2. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Martin, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning. Hit on the ground to the right side and handles this chance. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check here. End of 3. The Baysox out in front, 1-0. Top of the fourth inning with the Baysox at the dish. Frank Blunt digging in now, currently a top 10 prospect at first base in all of minor league baseball. Hit hard on a line. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Hudson Haskin. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
That's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty.
That's high. That's a ball.
The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. And now it's even up. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. And that one almost got him. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Gordon batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. 0-2, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
2 balls,
Nice
2
job to
strikes.
spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. Swung on and missed, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Chesapeake with the lead, 1-0. Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The shortstop, Yaya. Forehead.
On the ground to third, Wagner. Over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Chris Bryant digs in now. Grounded out the first time up. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball. That's a ball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. And that clips the inside corner. Two-one pitch.
Ball. That's down.
They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. Base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 12.
He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Charlie Condon getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Ball. 1-0.
Runner at first, 1 away.
Ball.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. 2-0 pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two-one pitch upcoming. That one missed. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Zach Kokoska waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Zach Kokoska.
Nope. Ball.
And another ball. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. The 2-0. And there's a ball. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. .30 pitch. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
fly ball left field. And there are 2 down. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Jason Hinchman will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Next one's fouled back. In the air to the right, Haskin under it. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Moving on to the 5th. The Baysox lead it 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Leading off, the second baseman, number 10. Slider misses away.
1-0.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Comes up empty, strike 2.
2-2.
And foul ball. Two now. That one is foul. We'll see another. The 2-2. This one to right.
Go, ball, go.
And that is a foul ball. Fly out to center field. 1 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Here's the 3rd baseman, Max Wagner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Pitch misses.
That's low. That's a ball. Ball.
Late swing, fouled off. And a strike in there. Breaking ball inside. And now 3-2. 13 pitches thrown already this inning, and just the second batter he's faced. They are really putting him through his paces. And there's ball 4.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Man at first with 1 gone. Digging in for the Baysox, Carter Young. Swing and a liner into right field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Silas Ardoin.
Clutch up, drive.
The 0-1 from the lefty. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And here's the 0-2. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. Here's the 1-2 offering. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, indeed. Down on strikes. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And now it's going to be Douglas Hodo.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, no one better right here.
Fouled off down the right side. Two outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball left side. Slides, got it. And the throw. Wow, it's there in time. What a play. So they strand a pair. Last half of the fifth coming up. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 1-0. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Yard Goats batting. And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. That one misses. 2-1. Ground ball to second base. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Here's the catcher, A.J. Lewis.
Yeah! 0-1.
And that's outside.
Ball.
Thompson on at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second on his way to third. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Good solid contact on that hit and even better placement. These days when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center fielder to run it down and make the catch. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Juan Guerrero.
No, ball. 1-0.
That clips the zone, and the count is 1-2. power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second with nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Two and two, here's the pitch. Gets him looking. 1 gone. That slider turned him into the house by the side of the road, as Ernie Harwell might say. Great pitch. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Levi Wells departs, and it's a tie ball game as the starter heads for the dugout. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So they turn things over to the righty, Zach Fruit, trying to strand the runner at second. And now the center fielder, Robbie Martin. Missed off the inside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of the 5th. One-two pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dion Jorge. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. Runner at second, 2 down. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And another ball. I feel like he was itching to swing at that one. He might be feeling a bit disappointed at not being challenged. Chris Bryant in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second with 2 down. And ball 4.
Nope, ball
2 aboard.
Take your base.
Now back to the deputy.
So digging in, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2.
Bryant.
Up the middle. And there's a hit. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not the hardest hit you'll ever see, but they don't ask how, they ask how many. Good job to make contact and earn the hit. First and second, 2 outs. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Charlie Condon.
Nope, ball.
One-oh pitch. And that's a strike. Hay. Over at second, Bryant. On at first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Looked like there was a bit too much movement on that two-seamer. Just couldn't stay over the edge. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, 2 down. Struck out swinging. They limit the damage here, but 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 5 innings down. The Yard Goats lead it 2-1. Top of the 6th, here's the center fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Center fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two now. Checks the swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Now the payoff pitch. Hard ground ball. Base hit. The tying run is aboard. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt. That one pushed to the left and foul. The Baysox with the tying run aboard at first.
Need you right here.
This one is labeled.
Get up, ball, get up.
That's pretty deep. This one is gone. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. Got to be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. And he rounds the bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Ryan Rollison, done for the afternoon. Leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Evan Shawver, one of their better relievers. Really tough to get to out there. And next, the cleanup hitter, Hudson Haskin.
Yeehaw!
Nobody on, nobody out. 2 runs scored already in the inning. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Tommy Doyle up and loosening in the pen. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's going to offer. That misses.
2-2.
Ball 2. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Now up, Nick Gordon. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Ball, that's it.
Throw safe.
Throw.
Here comes the 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner edging away at second base. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Fights it off, we'll see another. And 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That breaking ball certainly looked meaty coming in. Just couldn't keep the weight back long enough. 1-2 now. Gets a piece, stays alive. Out to short. And plenty of time to first.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Colin.
The second baseman now at the plate.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Ball.
Oh, nice play. Throw to first. It's
That's
there, and that's a great play. Now the third baseman, Max Wagner.
Third baseman, Max Wagner.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Hee-haw.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. This one in the air to right. Condon on the way in. There to make the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits, one of them a home run. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Baysox out in front. 3-2. Home half of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Zach Kokoska.
Ball, that's in.
Cut on and missed. It's now 1-1. I don't know how
1-1.
you catch up to that one. One pitch now.
Ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 2-2. Out to short. Young. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. No outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hinchman. That misses, and that's ball one. Ground ball could be two. Quickly to second for one. To first, double play. Nicely done. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Next up, Sterling Thompson. On 0-1, the delivery.
Ball, that's high.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Downstairs.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt. Still a full count after the foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck out looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We're through 6 full innings. The Baysox lead it 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Doyle, facing a left-handed batter, and that has been a pain point this season with an opposing batting average above 300 against lefty hitters. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Digging in for the Baysox, Carter Young. And it's a pop-up. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the catcher, Silas Ardwan.
Next up for the Baysox, Silas Ardwan.
Here.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss late on that one. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Now here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. 2 away now to start the 7th. Now the left fielder, Douglas Hodo.
Douglas Hodo.
In the air, right field. He's got it! What a catch for out number 3. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Zane Barnhart, trying to protect this lead. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, A.J. Lewis. Hard on the ground to first. Blunt takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Number 3, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Juan Guerrero. Ground ball up the middle. Collects it. Throw to first in time. At the plate, Robbie Martin. 0 for 3. A flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just off the outside edge. The Baysox leading by 1 here in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Eighth inning coming up next. The Baysox have the edge, 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Antoine Kelly. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year. And now the center fielder, Dylan Beavers. 1 for 3. Kelly, a 6'5" lefty. He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 1-0 pitch. That one pushed foul. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Ball up.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to right center. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 3, Frank, 1.
Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt. And they have their lead right now in part because of this 2-run homer he hit back in the 6th inning. Certainly a critical moment in this game so far. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Quezada getting ready to go. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. This one is labeled. That's got a chance. Snags it on the warning track. And now the right fielder, Hudson Haskin. Pop up, foul on the right side. Kokoska moving under this one. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. Chesapeake with the lead, 3-2. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Dion Jorge. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swinging up, the bat went flying there. In the dirt.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. So up next, Chris Bryant. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. That one finds the zone. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. 0-2, and the delivery. It's ball 1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 offering. On the ground to third. But that rolls foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Condon. The Baysox holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side.
I got it.
Gets there, got it. Not much going on for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Quezada. And he's a strike thrower out there on the mound. Not often we see him giving up many walks. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. That's a hit.
The batter number 10, second baseman, call in.
Next to hit, the second baseman, number 10.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, huh now?
Hee-haw! No balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first, nobody out. Edge of the zone for a strike. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Now here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the 3rd one. Pretty quick AB. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Max Wagner.
Hey, need you right now. Let's go, kid.
Ha! 0-1.
1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. This one's in the dirt. One-two pitch. Here's a laser out to left. And there's 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Carter Young. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Oh, and 2 now. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The catcher,
Silas Ardoin, the next to hit.
Hey, Coach up. Your turn right here.
No, that missed.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Nope, ball.
Gordon, the lead runner, over at second. Young at first. 2 out. Ground ball to third. And it gets by. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And out. Tried to score on the misplay, but instead it's the 3rd out, and the inning is over. That was a bang-bang play at the plate. The outfielder didn't need any help. An absolute laser to get the out. Right on the money. Terrific tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on a fantastic play.
It's only one man, believe me. It's only one man, believe me. Trying to play the back, I always play the front. And that depends on me.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Noah Denoyer. A shot at save number 1 this season. The crowd standing now in a 1-run game in the 9th inning.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jason Hinchman. Fastball for a strike. Swing, high fly down the right field line.
Got it. Whoa.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
now batting the third baseman.
Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-1.
Wallops this one out towards right center. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. And he's safe. Tie ball game. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Winning run stands at second. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Lots of lead changes, a back and forth battle in the late stages of this game. That one fouled hard the other way. On the ground, Wagner. Can't come up with it. That was a great two-strike approach in that AB. This next at-bat looms very large. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Noah DeNoyer will depart, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. There's a pitching change here. Corbin Martin. One away and a potential winning run at second. This one is labeled. That's back. Out of here. Wow. Ball game. Few things more iconic in the baseball imagination than the walk-off homer. You grow up swinging in your driveway or your yard, dreaming of the moment you get to win the ballgame with one swing. Right there, he made those dreams a reality. What a great feeling for him and his team. (6-3) our final score. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba para ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ya no quiero este amor fake. Ya no estoy para ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break, ey. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me obligue, pero como ya no se consigue. Supera mi J-Lo, yo soy de Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón.